Hello. Today we're going to talk about this GPT intermediate level writing assignment, and we're going to go through it, and I'm going to give you some useful tips on how to do it. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, so what are your goals? Your goals are to hit that 120 word mark. You want to get about 120 words. You don't want to go too much less than that, and you want to have a cohesive story. And you want it to be in good intermediate level grammar, English with good grammar and vocabulary, okay? So that's what we're going to talk about today. All right, so the first goal, 120 words, okay? You've got 4 pictures to write, base it on. And so that's about 30 words per picture, or about 2 or 3 sentences per picture, okay? So that's important because what we're going to talk about today is making an outline. Okay, an outline is going to allow you to plan out your writing and your ideas so you can be sure that you're going to hit that goal and you're going to do it well. All right? Okay, so let's do an outline. So I took out the first picture here because this is what you want to do. You want to look at every picture and you're going to want to split it up and figure out what you're going to do with that picture. So we want 2 or 3 sentences from this picture. All right, so I decided, okay, we got 2 people here. I'm going to give them names. Okay, we got Sam and Jenny. They're walking home from school. That's 1 sentence. Okay, Sam is listening to music and Jenny is playing Candy Crush. Okay, that's 2 sentences. And neither of them are paying attention. Okay, got my 3 sentences. There we go. Paragraph 2. Jenny didn't see the tree. All right, that's 1 sentence. She ran into it and dropped her phone. You can see that. Okay, there's a good sentence. And Sam just kept walking. All right, there's 3. So you notice there's some people in the background. If I really wanted to, I could talk about them as well. But because my outline, because I know that I need 2 or 3 sentences, I know that I don't need to talk about them. And so it's allowed me to budget my time and do that. Okay, very well. All right, so the 3rd paragraph. Again, I'm just doing a simple outline. I'm not doing the full sentences here. I'm just doing point form. And that's what you want to do. Just on the margins or in your own notes or even in your own mind if you have to, if you don't have something to write on. So Sam was enjoying his music in this picture. He walked on the highway and then traffic got backed up and then a bus driver came through. Okay, that's what I decided to do. All right. And then my 4th one, my outline will allow me to figure out what do I want to say. How do I want to finish this story? Okay, so I just did it. You see in point form, Sam got hit. He got taken to the hospital. And when he woke up, Jenny was there. And then the moral of the story, don't get distracted. Okay, so that's what I'm going to try to write. So you can see now we've finished an outline. So let's see if we can put it all together now. All right, so let's put it all together. So here we're looking at the first picture, in the first paragraph, and on the left I have my notes, and on the right there's my writing. So Sam and Jenny were walking home from school. Sam was listening to music and Jenny was playing her favorite game, Candy Crush, and neither of them were paying attention to anything around them. Okay, so I just took my notes and I made a paragraph out of it. Number 2, Jenny didn't even notice a huge tree right in front of her. So I took my note there and I just made the sentence a little more full. She ran straight into it and was knocked unconscious. Her phone smashed on the pavement. Sam was completely oblivious. His music was too loud. So you see, I used a little bit of intermediate level grammar and vocabulary here, and that's another thing you're going to want to do. If you write too simply in an effort to be safe and not to make mistakes, you will miss out on that requirement. You need to be including grammar forms and vocabulary that would be a little bit more advanced than beginner level. Okay, Sam was enjoying his music. So Sam continued on alone because he wasn't aware of the surrounding sounds. He walked straight onto the highway and traffic got backed up. Everyone honked their horns, but it was no use. Suddenly one impatient bus driver tried to push through on the shoulder of the road. Okay, so that was all I did is take my notes that I did very quickly, and now this is the other point I want to make, is this to save you time and allow you to manage your time. Now instead of spending a lot of time planning, you can quickly plan your writing and spend more time thinking about the grammar you're going to use, the vocabulary you can use to express that. Okay, And so I guess the main point I want to make is this outline is a time management, time saving tool, and will also increase the quality of your essay. That's the end game on this, I guess. Okay, then the fourth one, Sam got hit hard. An ambulance had to be called. He was rushed to the hospital. Okay, and then I look at my notes. Sometimes you can't remember. You're nervous in a test, perhaps. You can't quite remember what you wanted to say at the end, but because my notes are there, I can just refer to them and quickly, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Okay. When he woke up, he saw Jenny in the next bed. They decided that it'd be best to avoid distraction when walking home. Okay, so I managed to finish this, and with an adequate amount of words, I had time to focus on my vocabulary and grammar, and yeah. Okay, so let's just do a review of what we just went through. We talked about an outline and how important it can be to do assignments like GEPT writing assignments. So your outline will remind you of what you decided to write and will help you to not waste time. Okay, it also will help you craft a cohesive story. By keeping those points there, you're able to know pretty clearly what you want to write, plan things out. So it's very cohesive, means it sticks together well and it connects well. And the last point is you can use that extra time you've just saved to proofread. Make sure you don't make mistakes, and to also make sure you're using intermediate level vocabulary and grammar. And so basically you can focus on what's important for this test and to get a good score. That's to have good intermediate level vocabulary and grammar and have good cohesive story. And yeah, so hopefully this video was helpful to you, and that you all pass those tests.